Hello today and welcome back to Weekend Edition. This is Rehash, where we recap the big stories of the past week. And I just want to start, because it was the biggest story of the week, I think, the Amber Alert that ever had the whole island buzzing, only to find out it was a false alarm. So James Nyasi, I actually got to meet him at the scene at Fine Store in Dededo, and I kind of feel like an idiot for being very sympathetic to him and trying to I wanted to help him, and only to find out he lied to everybody. And he was released. He appeared in court on Friday. He was released on a $1,000 performance bond. That means he has to show up to his court hearings, or he has to pay $1,000 to the court. But I think everyone's a little frustrated. But I guess the silver lining of the story is that the whole island was participating in this Amber Alert again. He said his 3-year-old daughter was in the back seat of his stolen car. It was later revealed that he had lied to police in order to get a quicker response. And so, silver lining again, we had full cooperation from everyone around the island who wanted to help find this 3-year-old little girl.
I've never seen so many Instagram posts the same thing.
Or prayers.
Well, the system works.
The system works. And social media probably helps like 10 times more.
Yeah.
Well, it also caused a little bit of a buzz. You may have seen a motorcade passing through Guam earlier this week. And if you're wondering what all the fuss was about, the Japanese defense minister is was here in Guam to visit military officials at the Andersen Air Force Base. So I know one of the points of the visit was the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System. So the THAAD, which of course protects Guam against nuclear and ballistic missile threats, particularly from North Korea. So Japan's looking at that a little bit. Maybe they have some interest because they're also in the line of fire, the theoretical line of fire. But more than that, she also visited and talked about the Marine Corps buildup. I know she wasn't able to visit with Governor Eddie Calvo and Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo because they're both off island at the moment, but it's a 2-day trip, so hopefully we'll hear more from that later. How about you, Ken?
Something we'll hear more about is the pay raises issue. We kept hearing about it for the past 2 years. There were several failed attempts, and Senator Frank Uggan Jr., he introduced Bill 4 this week that would repeal raises only for the governor, lieutenant governor, and senators. For the senators specifically, it would go down to $55,000. Senator Uggan said, they try to lump sum everyone with the directors and the mayors as well, and those felt, so he felt that this was a better route. And it was introduced, but it's yet to be referred or even have a public hearing set by Senator Nicholas, who chairs the Committee on Rules. As you know, last year, he committed to introducing his own bill to repeal all of Public Law 32-208 regarding the raises. So we'll see what happens. I know the governor's office, they raised concern with the bill, saying that this isn't the best way to go. And I know the mayor's council as well are hoping that while they're not included right now, they're hoping that they don't be included in this mix as well.
And I had a chance to do a real positive story. I don't know how many people know this, but the longest print publication on Guam, 70 years, happens to be the Catholic newspaper.
Even older than KUAM.
Yeah, even older than KUAM. So I had the opportunity to interview the current editor, Tony Diaz, who used to work for KUAM as a sports guy, and the longest serving editor for the newspaper, who is Monsignor Bibi Arroyo. And so we were going through some of the old issues, and it was pretty cool to see all this. But it all started back in 1947 with then Bishop Baumgartner, who happened to be a graduate of the Columbia University School of Journalism. So obviously he had an affinity for newspapers, and he thought it'd be a good idea to start a newspaper here in Guam when he was bishop, so he did. And he literally typed the very first one, as I understand it. It was a 2-pager, and then of course it has progressed from there. So it was a pretty cool story, I thought.
And very cool. If you don't pick up a copy at the church after Saturday or Sunday Mass, you can also visit them online. Umatuna is available for you to read online for free. And if you have any stories for us here in the newsroom, you can email us at reporters@kuam.com or message us on Facebook. It's that easy. There's more when Weekend returns.
Start this year with something new in your driveway during Cars Plus Something New sales event. Make a resolution to expand your horizons with Jeep, the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Like a Jeep Renegade or Jeep Compass, your choice. Save up to $4,000 or save $4,500 off a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How about the Jeep Cherokee 75th Anniversary Edition with savings up to $5,500 off? Stop in today for quick and easy financing. It's our Something New sales event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
The Shop Guam E-Festival is back and better than ever. GVB has teamed up with over 100 Shop Guam vendors to give you access to hundreds of deals and discounts. Download the free Shop Guam mobile app and get real-time alerts on offers nearest you to dine, shop, play, and save. Just in time for the holiday season. Download the app now and start taking advantage of great deals. The Shop Guam E-Festival is a GVB signature event, making Guam a better place to live, work, and visit.
Get ready to take flight at the 2017 United Airlines Guam Marathon, April 9th. Register now for the 5K, 10K, half, and full marathon. 4 races in one great event. Run in paradise with thousands of local and international runners. Enjoy new features such as the Holiday Expo, the Barbecue Beach Party, and the upcoming Runners Perk program, Eat, Shop, Run. Learn more. Visit our Facebook or Instagram and register now at UnitedGuamMarathon.com.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Areola at 472-6114.
Hey, you been sale shopping, Jerry?
Yeah, starting the year off right. Saved hundreds. How about you?
Yeah, getting a fresh start myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're into that kind of thing.
Your GMC dealer has a better way to start off the new year.
Trade up to GMC Sierra for the new year. Get nearly $7,600 total value on a specially equipped brand new 2017 Sierra SLT Crew Cab model. Visit AutoSpot GMC today.
Howdy, everybody. We continue our partnership with the good folks at the Guam Police Department to help keep the community safe. Of course, Officer Paul Tapau is here with the advice that you and I need to have a wonderful island lifestyle and be safe. Officer Tapau, Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year. Welcome 2017. Here we go.
Okay, so we had a rather shocking story come down this week. The island community, you know, everybody pitched in, everybody was sharing on Facebook the story of a report of a man who apparently got out of his car, went into a Dedido store, left, immediately came running back and said, my car just got stolen and my 3-year-old daughter was inside. The way it played out, ultimately we later learned that the daughter was actually safe at home, and the man apparently had made that claim so that he could get GPD to respond faster. What can we learn from this situation as far as, you know, disseminating information and maybe, you know, just being careful in parking lots?
Well, you know, I mean, it's a good thing that it happened the way it happened, you know, for the family, and it was a false claim and everything.
Yeah, the baby's okay.
Yes. Yeah. But I actually want to touch on that, because when that came out, when the Amber Alert was issued and everything, the first thing that came to the minds of parents, responsible parents, is who leaves a 3-year-old in the car. And that's a good question, you know, to ask that. But people are doing that. We've seen countless times where people think that they're going to run into the store for 5 minutes. Or, you know, not even 5 minutes, maybe a few seconds just to purchase something and come right out. And, you know, we see that all the time in patrol. And, you know, there's instances where they actually lock their kids in because of carelessness. And we want to bring that to attention, that things like this could possibly happen to your child or to yourself in the event that you do decide to leave your child unattended, regardless of what age, for that duration of time. So, you know, it was a good learning experience for parents. And, of course, it was a good reaction by the media, our partners, and of course, Captain Kim Santos, our public information officer of the Guam Police, and providing that information to the community.
Well, thank you for bringing up Captain Kim, because she told us afterwards, she goes, you know, all the protocol as far as an Amber Alert, when that happens, was followed. You don't call or you don't declare an Amber Alert. That's not something to take lightly. When you do, you want to make sure that the threat is legitimate, a child is in danger, and, you know, everybody needs to know. And she said the GPD followed everything by the book and got the information out. How exactly does an Amber Alert work?
Well, we look at the immediate threat to the child. You know, will the threat actually be carried out? Is there possibilities for the threat or life-changing or life-threatening incident to the child. We take that into consideration, and then once we declare that it's a high risk that the threat or the danger will be imposed into the child, we take that and then we go ahead and we initiate the Amber Alert. It's given to the information is given to the respective police commander and to the chief that we're going to initiate the Amber Alert, because once we do that, it's an island-wide information sharing with the media. We go ahead and we contact our tactical operations command, and they go ahead and they give informations to ports of entry, ports of exit, such as the airport, and of course to our media partners. So it's a really tedious protocol that we have to follow. And once we declare Amber, it's the island's on alert. Information is being shared via social media. Information is being shared through radio, to television. Information is even being shared through our big screen advertisements, our partners that we have out there. So everybody's in tune with what's going on.
And just so everybody knows, most people got the word from us, but we get the word strictly from you guys, and it is the Guam Police Department that declares an Amber Alert. So it doesn't come from Civil Defense, it doesn't come from the Port Authority or the Governor's Office. It has to come from GPD.
We are the main agency that's going to be issuing the Amber Alert because of the fact that our investigators are on scene, and of course information that's being shared from our investigators goes directly to the PIO or the Public Information Officer, and it's disseminated to the community. So it's a good working practice in what happened with that case.
All right, very well. Okay, well, what do we have for this week's Crime of the Week?
This week's crime report is a burglary that happened during the holiday season up at Jonestown and Tamuning.
All right, here's how you can find out how to bring this criminal to justice.
On Wednesday, the 28th of December, at around 6:15 in the morning, our officers from the Tumon Precinct Command entertained a burglary complaint at 172 Belmont Avenue in Jonestown, Tamuning. Now, according to the police report, on Wednesday, December 7th, the family had left their home secured and unattended and had left off island for a family vacation, only to return home on the 28th and discovered that their home had been broken into and completely ransacked. A check was made to the security company provider in which an entry alarm activation was noted on December 11th at around 4:46 in the afternoon. As a result of the burglary, several high-end luxury handbags, priceless heirloom jewelry, and silverware, to include miscellaneous electronics, were also taken. Now, the Guam Police Department and the Guam Crime Stoppers need your help in reference to this burglary. If you have any information about this crime or any other crime, please call Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357. You can also send a text to 486-HELP. That's 486-4357. You can also submit information of a crime through our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615, 6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
We appreciate the information, and hopefully we can help the Central Village, be safe, because that's what you always preach here on this segment. And you're like, it's not just the Guam Police Department and, Joe Q Public. We're all working in this together. It's all one team.
Yeah, it's a community initiative. And, for a safer community, we're asking the community to come forward, help us with this investigation. It's unfortunate what happened to that family. And, again, we're going to be extending our invites to the Mayor of Tamuning that we're going to be initiating and hopefully standing up a neighborhood watch program in the village of Tamuning within the coming months. So be looking for us as we come into your village.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right. Please stay tuned, everyone. We are back after this.
So high up, my feet can't touch the ground. My ears can't hear the sound of the time. Who was the one to pick me up and set me back on my feet? Watching the gray clouds lift away, just sunshine left on me. It was
I had a dream. I walked into a dealership, picked out a new car, gave them no money, and they're letting me drive it for free the next 3 months.
At Nissan Guam, your dream has become a reality during the premier New Year event. For the new year, you can drive away a new Nissan with no money down and not make a payment for the next 3 months. It's on the house, no money down. We make your first 3 payments. Just sign and drive away. For details, stop by Nissan Upper Tumon or log on nissanguam.com.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
Start this year with something new in your driveway during Cars Plus Something New sales event. Make a resolution to expand your horizons with Jeep, the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Like a Jeep Renegade or Jeep Compass, your choice. Save up to $4,000 or save $4,500 off a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How about the Jeep Cherokee 75th Anniversary Edition with savings up to $5,500 off? Stop in today for quick and easy financing. It's our Something New sales event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
It's your last chance to save big during the Triple J Auto Group's absolute year-end clearance. Get unbelievable savings on all remaining 2016s, plus many 2017s. Take advantage of our lowest prices of the year on Hondas, Acuras, Fords, Mazdas, Lincolns, Volvos, Kias, and used cars. New cars as low as $80 per paycheck, and used cars as low as $68 per paycheck. Every customer receives a free gift. Visit us online at triplejguam.com and get pre-approved instantly. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J Auto Group, customers first.
And before we close out the news tonight, here's our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Celebrating this weekend, happy birthday to you, Jennifer S. Regis. Love Frank and the family. Turning 1, happy birthday, Napo Tenoria Mofnis. Happy first birthday to our grandson in Texas. Love Grandma, Grandpa, and the familia. Happy birthday, Ivan Tiatogui. And turning 13, happy birthday to you, Diego Kogui. Happy birthday, Zachary Taylor. And last but not least, happy birthday, Riza Torres with love from John, Jeriza, Joanna, and Coco. That might be Riza. Happy birthday. Remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online on KUAM.com. Make sure to include with your photo, your name, and birth date. And that's all the time we have. From all of us here at Guam's News Network, thanks for watching and have a safe weekend.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Triple J says yes. Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J says yes. triplejguam.com.
Half a day, I'm Crystal Paco, and I have with me the lovely, the talented, and now the honorable Senator Regine Viscoli, right?
Thank you.
So thanks so much for joining us. First off, for the people who don't know who you are, give us a little background before you were elected as a senator for the 34th Guam Legislature.
A little background. So I was born and raised here on Guam. I left after graduating from high school at the Academy of Our Lady of Guam. I went to the university.